Hi guys, it's Bricks here, and I just wanted to walk you through my Lego Bricklink Designer Program design. This is the Trader's Caravan Encounter. Now, I've shown sorry. You've seen the renders, and now I'm going to do a little deep dive into the project and show you every feature. So we're going to work up to the caravan. First thing I want to show you is this little tent here. So it's made out of slopes and brackets, so it looks like an actual tent. We've got a little bit of a bump there to suggest that there's a pole inside. We've got a coat of arms attached using jumper plates. That's about as tight as I could get that connection, so it does look like it's printed onto the tent rather than looking like a shield, which is fun. Around the back of that, we've got room for a spear and a sword, and like the implication that they're building more things in the future. Over here we have a little target. Nice simple build. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, only 6 or 7 parts there. And here we have one of the knights, and he's tending to the horses in this little barn. And we've got hay around the back, and we've also got leaves here that have blown onto the roof from the birch tree, well, an aspen tree. We also have a shadow knight over here who's hanging out. He's not got his own horse, so maybe he wants to steal somebody else's. We don't know. He's got a nice autumnal themed axe as well, because I thought it was really looked nice with the colour palette. We've got a baby owl here and the treasure chest. I won't reveal what's in there because you can put your own treasures in that one. Over here we've got like the ruined roof and stuff like that. We're using hinges here, so the roof slope is counteracted by that hinge, so the flag stands up straight, and you'll notice as you zoom out all the flags are pointing in the same direction as well as the wind and the smoke, so the wind is coming left to right. Over here, I seem to have put that a little bit too forwards there. That's okay. I've been playing around with the arrangement after making the renders. There we go. So here we have a little aspen tree, and this is, it doesn't look like it, but the 4 leaf things, there's like 2 different versions. So you can't really tell when you've built it, but as you're building it, you can sort of tell from above. And I've moved that wrong there. Sorry about that. That's actually meant to be a stud out. It is in the renders, but I've clipped it a little bit there. That's okay. And then over here we've got the caravan itself. Now again, I've been moving stuff around just to see how it'll look when I render it. One thing I do want to bring up is these horses. In Bricklink, in the Lego Studio, it says here, horse movable legs with black eyes and bridle, short white blaze pattern with stud. As you can see, there isn't actually a pattern there, but if I can actually replace this horse with the one that it's talking about, which is, I believe, this one here. This is the actual horse that it wants to be, but the one where it says 7.1 in stud, I think that's made a variation of that printed horse where it isn't printed in Studio. So I believe that the BD palette means for that horse to be in the palette, but the one that it actually accepts is this one. That's actually that one, I think. Yeah. Hang on. I'm just going to have to undo all that, aren't I? There we go. Okay, so it accepts this version, but it says that it's a different version, which quite strange, but that's my workaround for it. If it does mean to be a plain horse, that's okay. I'm okay with that. We can live with plain horses. But as you can see, it does explain here, black eyes and bridle, short white blaze pattern, stud, and I have a few of those horses. They are definitely printed, so I do think that might just be a bug on the system, but I don't know, I'm not the expert here. Anyway, over here we have a little sign pointing to the different kingdoms. Now, I've not used stickers in this set. I've not designed my own stickers because to be honest, that's not something I'm very good at. I have done a bit of graphic design, book covers and stuff before, but I really wanted to focus on just getting stuff built with what was available in the palette rather than designing stickers. So there's no stickers here. We've got a butterfly, some flowers, and obviously you can turn those into prints or stickers at some point. The implication is there. I don't think it looks too bad plain. I think the shaping makes it interesting enough, and you want it as like a background piece, because if you look at it here, your eyes focus on this and this and this, and those two pieces are nice, but they're supposed to be like background. Anyway, over here we have a campfire with another knight. You'll notice that they've got the helmets, so they can swap their hair for the helmets as well. She's got a fish, a turkey leg, some mushrooms, a bowl, and a cauldron, so she can cook stuff here. We've got a nice campfire. I initially sort of over-engineered that, and I did have gears moving the fire, but I think it's much better without, because the main focus is the caravan, which again we are working up towards. These pop off with jumpers. The reason being for that is that you can actually attach them to the underside of the carriage later on when you remove the carriage itself. Here we've got just an armoured horse. It also carries the shield for one of the knights, which is fun. So you do actually have all three shields for all three knights in the set. You've got the coat of arms, you've got the horse, and she's just carrying hers. So to suggest that you can use them for different purposes and stuff like that. Here I've really enjoyed this connection. This is fantastic. Just two pieces. This really old barrel and then this 3x3 round tile fits perfectly together. I love that. Absolutely love it. Brilliant. Perfect. That's genuinely, that's like my second favourite part of this build, and that thing took weeks. Okay, so let's look at the thing. Let's have a look. So if we crack it open, if I show you this submodel here, this is one side. We have these Technic connectors here into Technic bricks, and that is a Technic and brick built door which can swing open and closed. I'll show you the swinging now. Have a good swing of that door. Oh no, I'm swinging it around the wrong axis there. It's that one I want to swing. And you can see the door will swing in and out, and it fits in perfectly with the texture of the tent itself, so it's got this tent drawn over it. So here you can see different tiles and the curved slopes, and there's just a lot of snot bricks in here, like there's one, there's another one, and there's lots of brackets as well. And it's a very tight build. This clip coming down from inside the tent holds this book together, which in turn holds these two insects that the trader has captured. And then we've got coins, a ladybird, the implication there that you can collect another bug and put it in here. The ring, because why not? It's in the palette and it's very shiny, and that's what we need to have in here. We've got these metallic silver studs as well, which I absolutely adore. Magnifying glass, a telescope, a compass, the octopus shield, and the implication that he's been sailing, he's been seafaring. I'm going to turn the replace thing off, and then here we've got this skull as well, pretty cool. And what's really important is this piece here. This Technic brick allows you to stick them both together with a Technic pin, and then we've got these windows that open up here. This is all flush, it all works perfectly. These swing open, this swings open, those swing open. Do that now for you. You can swing that all the way out there. You can swing this all the way out here, and you can have the trader stood inside, leaning out the window to trade with people. The great thing about this is, as well as being decorational, you can just have that open on its own at night time, so he gets a little bit of a look out into the world, and then in the day he can open the big windows up. And if he wants to cover himself from the rain, he can close all the windows. And that means that there's lots of different options with this. Like just one side of it, you've got the door, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows on either side. So let's go back to the other side now, and we'll have a look at this side as well. In here we have even more treasures. We have his potential vampire girlfriend that he might have met many years ago. Got a broadsword hidden up here that you can use for the knights as well, held perfectly in place inside the structure. We've got a fish and a sausage, some fruits, a little stove with some heat as well, a bowl, nice little bottle of oil or something like that, a knife to cook food with, and we've got the stove pipe here which actually connects via a 2x1 round plate into the wall, which is again covered up by the tent. And that pipe goes into this smokestack here, which you can actually climb up to using the ladders on the other side. We've got the dangling lanterns sticking out as well. Here, another door that can swing open, and lots of places for you to stand the minifigure as well. Lots of treasures that he's got, coins, a candelabra with diamonds in, rock with some crystals, nice geode, that's the word I was looking for. I studied geology in college, we're going to ignore that I forgot the word geode. We've got, what's this? A potion perhaps. It's whatever you imagine it to be. And you know, we've got this very detailed interior where he's even got his own kitchen. We'll go back into the main model now. And also that flag is important. I wanted the flag to be contrasting with the flag of this area because I like the visual storytelling, basically, that he has travelled here from somewhere else. He's from a different kingdom and they're hanging out and trading stuff with each other. Now, really importantly, you can actually take the wagon off the carriage. You can even disconnect this part, put it somewhere else, and then you've got the old rickety carriage. And here you can see, well, I've been messing around with the renders a little bit, so I'm just gonna, that won't actually clash in real life because the piece there that it's clashing with is one of the rubber lift arms, and those provide some much needed suspension for your little cobbled road adventures if you're going over rough terrain perhaps. So those will bend by about 15 degrees from real life experience. But yeah, I didn't want to hide them when I was doing the render, so that was my workaround. But yeah, it doesn't clash, none of the pieces clash. And then here we've got this carriage which when you take the shop off it, it becomes rickety. We've got these tiles here with jagged edges and it implies that this is ruined, but it is all a trick because in here we have more treasure hidden away. We have a golden sword from another kingdom and a crystal as well. I wonder who those used to belong to. That's completely up to you. And we have treasure chest on either side here, which you can disconnect them if you wish, because they're on jumpers. So you can just pull these off at any point, which I thought was a really cool feature. This is solid as well. I'm gonna get some more pieces to play with it myself because I just love this. I'm really happy with this carriage. And then show all. Oh, sorry, it's very late in the day right now. So yeah, that's what we've got going on for us. I'm really pleased with it, and the birch tree I really like as well. Initially I over-engineered it. It used to be a lot bigger, but it just looks so much nicer now. It's dense, it's filled with detail. We've got the leaves blowing over onto the roof here. We've got the owl in the roof. On the other side you've got bats, which you can just about see. Yeah, a campfire, the targets. I think I've shown you everything. Oh, over here we also have the horses bound to the carriage. Obviously it needed two because of how big and heavy it is. And here we can also, later on, you can move this down here if you want to. Can't do it right now because it clashes with the chains. But if you disconnect the horses, which I'll do now, you can get down from the wagon like this. And that goes exactly down to floor height, and you can drop off, climb up it if you wish, like that. And I'll just put that back where it belongs. So that is pretty much it. We have a lot of fun little features. You know, you've got ingredients for potions perhaps. You can make yourself dinner. We've got a pigeon hanging out. Pigeon was actually meant to be stood there the whole time. We'll ignore that. Yeah, I'm really pleased with this, and I hope you like it too. We've even got a little bit of detailing at the back here, like to imply that this stable is falling apart. I did initially include a puddle, but I realised that you can also use this to roleplay a leak. in the stable. I didn't want to use more pieces than I needed to, because I wanted to be efficient and to make this like a real proper Lego set that you can play with, and where there's a good economy of parts. I don't know, I'm really proud of this one. I hope you like it as much as I liked building it, because this was a lot of fun. Also, the trader is wearing the outfit that he purchased from another place, another kingdom. So yeah, thank you for checking out this video. I hope that explained every feature in this carriage. I hope you enjoyed the Trader's Wagon Encounter, and I'll see you soon over on Bricklink. I'm gonna go have a nap right there. See you later, guys. Thank you for checking this out.